So yesterday Dino posted this amazing list in the Discord server. As soon as I saw it, I thought there will be some amazing creatures to make some additions, for example like AO or other great inclusions for this kind of deck. And then maybe you know it, when you start scrambling with your head about certain deck archetypes or certain decks, suddenly you just wanna go and try it out. And this is exactly what I did. I made some adjustments, made some changes and went out and went undefeated 6-0 with this deck, and this is the most fun I had in a long while. I believe since my Joda deck I haven't had so much fun playing this deck. So let's go together and check out the deck and then we're gonna play some games. Welcome everybody to this beautiful Drain deck, born in our Discord server, and on this spot amazing shout out to the people from the Discord server and in general everybody who supports the channel. And today a special shout out to Margoth, a supporter, also in a Discord server member, and he was so nice to go an extra step and donate a little bit something so we can make some more jankier or some more funnier decks, because you know wild cards are rare and it's sometimes really difficult to get the jank going, especially if you're limited in the resources. But right now I think I will be ready to present for you the next few weeks some amazing jank decks, because I got some wild cards, I got some gems, and I'm really short before popping the vault, so I get a little bit more wild cards to get you something coming. A little teaser, there will be some meal decks, there will be some rats, and of course there will be some reanimations and some drain decks, so this is definitely coming. Discord discard decks definitely too, but let's focus on this beauty and how I went undefeated in testing this deck. And yesterday I could not stop playing it. You see, maybe I'm still a little bit tired, haven't had a lot of sleep because I went to bed really late and my little one didn't sleep, but I had a blast playing this deck yesterday. And yes, since then I lost some games, but usually I lose not because my opponent wins the game, but because the game decides to give me only 3 lands, and we need at least 5 lands. This is why we run 25 lands in this deck. One loss I had against Mono White, who had back-to-back Farewell and Farewell, or in general Exile effects are the killer for this deck, but still this deck is going super strong with over 70% win rate and over 100% fun. Want to show you this Ratadrabik Drain deck, built around the Drain's energy from our Vraan, this is why the name Vraanchik, and also of course our Elas, the Sadistic Pilgrim, who can drain our opponent whenever a creature dies. And Vraan is not as impactful as Elas, so don't get it wrong, you don't necessarily need Vraan to run it, but it will definitely be more fun because Vraan is also legendary, plays amazing with Ratadrabik and with our sacrifice team. But what I want to talk about is some uncommon inclusions and some interesting inclusions that I also saw a little bit from Dino, for example with Roland of the Third Path. This creature literally won me so many games, not only against artifact decks but also against some poison decks, because the poison creatures are all artifacts, or the most of them are artifacts, and we can deal with them. And especially then when we start attacking with Lauren and they start trading with him and we have Ratadrabik on the board and it comes back and kill more artifacts, is just an amazing inclusion here. So shout out to Dino for this really interesting mindset. But yesterday I also had 2 fun games with Jerren, where Jerren was transformed to our demon, because this is just amazing. A sudden, if you have a flying trampler lifelink card that can sacrifice creature to draw a card, and sacrificing creature will trigger also our ability, so we can draw more cards, play more creatures, is just amazing. Jerry, I think, needs to be in this deck, not only because he can provide you with life gain and stabilization, but also because he is a legendary creature, and whenever we talk about Ratadrabik, definitely legendary creatures are the key. But also one more inclusion here from a common creature, and this is Benalish Sleeper, 2 mana 3/2. The stats are amazing for a 2 drop, but then it says kicker for 1 black, so for 3 mana, and the curve is here amazing. I hope you will see it in the gameplay. I haven't played the games now, but we're gonna play it together definitely. For 3 mana, whenever he enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, each player sacrifices a creature. You cannot believe how often this is the case, that opponent has only 1 creature, and this creature is like a Titan or a Sheoldred or something super powerful, where you don't mean to even sacrifice a sleeper to it, so it's like a 3 mana removal. On top of it, triggers all our sacrifice themes, or can just be also a big beater with a 3/1. Of course, power there is not to underestimate. If opponent takes a little bit time off in 2-3 turns, he is suddenly on 10 life, and then if the drain starts coming, then it's already too late for my opponent to recover. And it's super fun to see how they are hesitating or don't know what to do if Ratadrabik is on the board, because of the Ward 2 ability. It's usually really painful to remove him because it will cost your whole turn, and this whole turn can decide about winning winning and losing. But then of course Ayo, the first creature I thought about when I saw Dino's deck, it can find literally everything in our deck that you see here. Everything with mana value 4 or less we have here. We can even sometimes double find something, for example like a Vraan and Elas on the board, bam, double drop, and then on top of it Sheoldred. What do they want to remove? They want to sweep, they want to do anything. It will pain them really much. And of course against our aggro decks we have some amazing tools with stabilization with Geek's Command, a 5 mana multi-versatile tool that not only allow us to get our legendary creatures back from the graveyard for our Ratadrabik, to be able to again sacrifice them or to get them on the board, but also we have Sheoldred. Yes, our favorite Sheoldred, but I think in this build she is really a must inclusion, because we don't have so much tools against aggro, we don't have so much life gain, we have more life loss with our Jerren of course, and also with our Underdog for example. So Sheoldred stabilizes us amazing. 3 off, why? Because I don't want to go too heavy on 4 drops with our Ratadrabik, and Sheoldred it will be 8 4 drops. I don't want to be so high on the curve. And speaking about curve, we have 2.8 curve, so very good for 24 lands, but as I said already before, sometimes the game treats me not fair and I get sometimes only 3 lands, and for the following I had already 7 turns where I could not draw my 4th land to really be effective, and this is why I added here 25 lands, and so far is okay. Maybe we can experiment a little bit with the mana base, with the land base, because you see I don't made much of changes, much of different inclusions. There is literally just a dual lens and a channel lens, but maybe there are some really helpful artifact lands or utility lands that can maybe provide some extra value to this deck. For example, Plaza of Heroes that we can cast for legendary creatures and then protect our legendary creatures. Plaza of Heroes is actually a good idea, so maybe if you have it, add it in. I will not change here anything because I want to present you the list as I played it yesterday, so who knows what will happen, and we're gonna go now together and check out the gameplay if we're gonna keep on having fun. And by the way, I climbed with this list so far that we are almost in Diamond, so we are in Platinum Tier 1, so there are just few more wins to go, so let's see if we can reach it together. Let's go. And here we are against Kanaki. Just played 2 games and then I realized I forgot to record, but let's mulligan, let's see if we get something better. This is okay. This is okay. We go first. Jerry? Yeah? Jerry or Eaten Alive? Jerry. Jerry can go. Because I love Lauren. I love the inclusion of Lauren. I love how she plays. Hello, my friend. Yeah, this is a good draw. Let's see if we can Kanaki, if we can perform against Kanaki like we performed before. Was a super fun game against somebody who also said hello. Maybe you're a channel member, or you call it channel members? I don't know. Supporter. Enjoyer. I will call you enjoyer. Maybe you're an enjoyer, I'm sorry, I forgot to click record button. And against mono white midrange or control, I hate it because they have farewell. I hate you so much, bro. I hate you so much. You cannot believe it. The most hated deck of me is mono white midrange. No. It's cool, but it is grindy. Like, I do nothing, but still you cannot kill me, annoys me a little bit, and then I attend Farewell with Sanctuary Warden, and all the shenanigans is like literally difficult decision, but I think I will go for Lauren. Let's go for Lauren, because maybe my opponent has something like Depopulate. This will at least keep my Sheoldred on the board for a little bit. And after Sheoldred hit the board, we can start drawing cards with our Underdog. Cool avatar, by the way, Kanaki. Sera Paragon, he says, huh? Sera Paragon, he says. It's the most damage. This is card draw. I go for the most card draw. Why? Because with Sheoldred, this card draw on my opponent is not as impactful. Thanks, my friend. It's not as impactful as it seems to be. So we draw now, of course, a card for free, but then we have Sheoldred on the board. Opponent loses 4 life in his upkeep, right? For example. So this will be something amazing. Oof, nice. Okay. Pass. Let's draw cards, my friend. The mummy is here. The mummy is here. Mummy. Wait, how much is this? Drain for 2, drain for 4, for 6. No, it's not enough. Not enough for now, but maybe enough for later. We're gonna see. Mummy is here. And if Mummy gonna kill him, because he and Laurent's most likely a companion, spirited companion, and the spirited companion gonna draw 2 cards. This is 4 damage, another 4 damage. Oh no, it's 2 damage. Hey! Hey! Draw. Mummy! Okay. B? Okay. This is how you wanna dance, huh? This is how you wanna dance. So let's dance. Let's dance, Kanaki. Definitely, yeah, mono white mid-range with some interesting Elish North. I didn't so much decks utilizing her, to be honest, but I think she has good potential. The problem is that she's a 4/7, so she doesn't kill Sheoldred. This is the main problem. This is the main problem, I think, of her. Do we go all in on AO? Sure. I think he has Wandering Emperor sitting there in his back pocket. And because he maybe also run the Divnot. Divnot? No, Montnov? Don't ask me, that dude 4 mana that makes multiple creatures. You know how I look for him? I always write in the search bar Mont. Mont is the moon in German. This is how I always know what it is. Mondrak! Javla fitta, Mondrak, now I have it. Mondrak he has for sure, because this is amazing combo. Wandering Emperor with Mondrak. I told you already about it. Turn 4, Flashing Wandering Emperor, create a token, kill a creature, whatever you want. And then Mondrak on turn 5, you have 1 mana open. Create 2 tokens even if a Wandering Emperor dies, because usually you run 4 Wandering Emperors. Not a big deal, because then automatically Mondrak gets indestructible. Indestructibility. Indestructibility. Okay, opponent is looking for an exile spell for our AO. This will be annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But he used already a few exile spells here. 4 mana left. Okay, you wanna attack me? No. Oh, don't mind me if I do. Don't mind me if I do. Vigilante. I know what he has. El Ganjo. You see here mana base? El Ganjo. Okay. Drain. You know what we're gonna do? Oh, I'm not so mean, huh? I'm not so mean. Let's do it like this. Ratadrabik. 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 Good game, my friend. Thank you. Good game. Good game. This is how you beat mono white mid-range. Lucky that I don't have farewell, bro. If they hit farewell, I'm a gunner. I'm a gunner. So let's go next. We go first, and this is a terrible hand. Shows me again how the game maybe tries to manipulate me into not having the hand that I want to have. Here is an amazing curve. And run into Sleeper. So those 2 are most likely 3 drops. Those 2 are 2 drops. What do I want to do more? And you know what? Call me crazy, but I think Vraan is here not the keeper that I want to have. Because I want to go turn 2, turn 3, one of them. Right, depends what my opponent has. And Vraan will just be an outsider in this case. This is why I think Underdog into something here. My opponent maybe play Kakazanchik. Then Lauren is an amazing answer to Kakazanchik. Denies the whole... like, how is Kakazan a 1 mana drop for red? Tell me that. Tell me how is Kumano faces Kakazan a 1 mana drop. It deals 1 damage to Planeswalker and player. It makes a creature bigger if you have a creature bigger. Doesn't matter, like, which one. And then it becomes a creature too, itself. It's like, what? Sure. Let's kill it. Let's kill it now before it's too late. And Banishing Sleeper, don't sleep on this card. Amazing creature, amazing creature. Especially in our build here. Sugar. So my opponent maybe with more for nice, more for fair. No, he's not. Right now he cannot even kill our Ratadrabik. Ratadrabik. Bishop is a great draw, by the way. Bishop, maybe we're gonna see the demon inside me. Jerry, you remember my deck, Jerry? Wow, I loved it so much. I have a deck pretty old on my channel, maybe half a year ago, where I only built around Jerry, and we transformed Jerry. They're super consistent every 2 or 3 turns. Sugar. Oh, man of culture, huh? Like, gonna attack you. Attack me, bro. Attack me. You know why? Fuck. You know why? Because Jerry's here. Not planning to block with you. Jerry, mono red. Mono red. 5 mana mono red, wow. Okay. Jerry. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Okay. Jerry. Ouch! Okay. I need to attack. Just in case you missed it. I need to attack. To gain life with Jerry. This spoke maybe a little bit to Jerry. There are no artifacts, right? So Phoenix Chick, he must, if he has Warfare, Phoenix Chick deals 4 damage, this is not enough. If he has something else with a burn spell, then it's also not enough. Well, let's see. 6 mana? Play nothing? Yeah, play nothing. Oh, wow, okay. Sure. Then let's go all in. Jerry. Who carried the game? Jerry did. Jerry carried the game. Jerry. Give it to me, baby. Sing it to me, baby. Jerry. He has some combo trick, no? Or some burn or something like this. Maybe play with fire, he can kill the underdog, Jerry gets pumped, blah blah blah. Not really interesting. Jerry. Ratadrabik. Are you attacking my Ratadrabik? Yeah, he has 3 damage in the end. So if I would flash in Underdog, I will be dead. Just to understand, give you to understanding how far we are here. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Jerry, 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 give me a blocker. Jerry is amazing. Jerry, 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 Jerry. Sing with me. Jerry, Jerry. Let's go next. We are going first against Gear second D. And Racer. Bros, it's a Racer. It's a Racer. And here again the amazing curve Elias and the sleeper. Oof. Banalish sleeper. Look at this dude. It's a Phyrexian human soldier. Motherfucker. Where do you saw something like that? Phyrexian human soldier. Wow. Amazing creature. I don't know how I have been sleeping on it so much. A 3 mana sacrifice removal spell or just an amazing curve filler. Like here. Bam. For 2 mana. Enters the battlefield, provide some damage, opponent gaining some life here, huh? Gaining some life here. I'm gonna gain some life too, my friend. Next turn, Ratadrabik. Ratadrabik. How about that? Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm not playing to block. I'm not planning to block, do you? No, you don't. So let's see, I'm not planning to block now, because this is so much damage. Doesn't matter what my opponent do now on turn 5. He can only sweep, right? And the sweep will be okay. Okay. Not saying it will be good, but it will be okay. My stone and weak stone. My stone is a weaker stone. Sure, my friend. Ratadrabik. Yes. I'm in your face. Map. Celestus is, by the way, also a good addition in this deck, not only to cycle the cards and get some advantages going, but also for a lot of different other synergies. And next turn we can sweep the board and attack for 4. So my opponent will be at 11 if he deals with Ratadrabik. And often in this situation they don't know what to do. They're like, what the hell are you? Why are you playing Ratadrabik? I'm like, bro, I can. Why not? What do you want from me? Because I can. What do you want from me? This leaves me 2, right? This will be okay. This will be okay. He has 2 mana left, by the way. Lauren will be also great, but I don't think I need to be defensive here. Right? I can go all in. My opponent can counter it. Celestus. And look at me, I have a negate in my hand. Look at me. Look at me now. Look at me now. Sure, he knows what's happened. Come back, a Death Toucher. Come back, my Death Toucher. Okay. Okay. You know, it's like not wow. It's okay. Okay. I'm okay. What is this flex? What was this flex? I'm gonna drain you out, bro. I'm not needed to attack here. Sure. Just in case he runs some sweepers, right? Then he sweeps his own board. Oops, he says. Yeah, I'm saying oops too, because I'm gonna drain you, you easy artifact player. What you gonna do now? What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Telling you, play your battalions, play your whatevers. Sky said, bitch, please. Hey. He don't understand. He don't understand that Ratadrabik is the target. Ratadrabik. Ratadrabik. Give me a card, bitch. Should I kill him now or later? It's always the question, right? Should I kill him now or later? You and me, we did this. Let's go next. So, here we are, going first. Again, if you see these hands, with 3 lands but not of black, and you have a bunch of black stuff, a bunch, I mean double black, and here turn 3 black, and the white starts just turn 2 and turn 5, it feels like Arena is like, bro, you won 4 games in a row? No. It's better. Because we go first, we can bottom geeks. Right. We can underdog, bottom geeks, underdog, and then hope that we can draw some lands. Some more colorful lands, please. Game. I'm not asking for much. I just want to draw what I want. You understood me, right? Give me more colorful lands, please. Game. No! This is not a colorful land. This is not a colorful land. And Lauren, you see? Lauren, amazing creature. I love it. Especially if they play this 3 mana angel in the air. Bam, Lauren. Gun. Ratatap. This one. This one I mean. This one I mean. Bam, gun. You see? I told you, bro. I told you. Lauren is such an amazing creature. Such an amazing creature. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I keep you. And kill you. And draw a card. And hopefully it will be a land. You see this creature, Dino, mastermind. Like, oh, Mardu Angels, my friend. Copy pasta, huh? Copy pasta, my friend. Okay, Delta Sierra. Mardu Angels, it is. He can kill, no, not next turn, in few turns. 2 mana, yes, go for throat or something like this, huh? It's okay, use it here. Ah, man of culture, classification, but then, if he plays farewell on enchantments, just give it to me, baby. No, this is not a land game. This is not a land. Game, are you kidding me? Game! Wow, thanks. He has also the other angel that recovered from the graveyard, this is why... But what the hell, game? Stop it. That's not funny. 3 draws, 0 lands. And we started with 3 lands. You see, this is how I feel that the game tells you, like, I cannot draw my 5th land. And like, give me at least Ratadrabik. And he has already farewell in the hand. Game, please. At least it gives me a land, right? But he has a removal for it. You're gonna see on the spot. Sure. Let me see. Let me see my beauty. Okay. Here's this ossification for it. This is why AO is here not such a good matchup. This is why next turn Banalishing will sacrifice AO, because this will allow me to maybe hit something else. He has as a removal, lie down the arms and ossification, right? And farewells. So AO will be not as impactful as we wish it to be. This is why we need to... Now we need to force this freaking Mardu to play their farewell before we can establish a huge board dominance. Sure. Five mana left. Sure. 2 mana left. Yes. Give me a Ratadrabik. Okay, 3 mana left. Sure. Gonna block with AO. Because he wants this mana. Well, God knows for what. Maybe he has something huge or something. The fuck are you? I didn't say fuck, I said fuck. I will peep it out, it's okay. YouTube doesn't like it. In the past few weeks, there is this new rating system. YouTube goes really strict against all this swearing and this content and what you present. You heard it maybe from some other creators. Terrible. No? Okay. As I said, I am with a really high percentage sure that my opponent runs only removal spells. Only removal spells, that is exiling effects. This is why I think my AO will give me more value if it dies and give me Ratadrabik or something else in my hand. Please, game. Not funny. Elias and another Elias. Oh wait, how much life does he has? 8. Double Elias will double trigger. That's okay. That's okay. We still don't draw our black source and our hand is black. And I draw how much cards with our Laurent? How much cards did he draw with with my Laurent? If I would have Sheoldred on the board, it would constantly deal him damage, but the game don't give me my black source. There's so many of them in this deck. Angel of Wrath. Okay. Elias should be first, no? Yeah. First on Sleeper and then on Elias. This is wrong trigger ordering. So if you copy the decks, please pay attention to the plays that the creator made or something, because this way you get drained for one. Because first you target something and the second trigger resolves first. So this trigger will now kill my Lauren, but Elias will drain him and then just then Elias will die. So if you're not decking, please pay attention to the deck that you are playing. Thank you. No, by the way, this is a sickness of a lot of people. Also, my thing. If I net deck, I never can play this deck. I need to have the philosophy and the thinking of this deck building in my head. Why are certain cards there? Otherwise, I will not perform. Like, I cannot play this basic Esper Legend. Like, the most powerful deck in best of 3, I cannot play it. Because my freaking brain do not understand How I should play this deck? This is a GG. Because he can now start drawing cards, gaining life and blah blah blah, and we didn't draw our sources in time. And also we don't have any legends now on the board. But we're gonna see. My opponent most likely will attack with Angel of Wrath. I can Erganjo it at least. And next turn maybe Sheoldred and try to recover from it somehow. But yeah, we didn't draw our draws in time, and this is the punishment for it. You see? This is their punishment. Hello, this is library. Care about the other one? No. This is the problem. If we would have drew in time our black source, I'm 100% sure we would have won. We would have won. Because I did everything right. You see ossification I told you here. He didn't have enough basics for light down the arms to remove the AO. So this is why he was aggressively... Jesus, I draw only black creatures and I don't draw black sources. Game. Please, be... I'm not toxic. That's okay. No. Like, as I said, for me, the game flipped against my favor. Maybe because I won now like 4 or 5 in a row again. The game doesn't like it. Nice. At least you're playing not a basic. Looks like my list. You remember I made a mono white with Enduring Angel? Sugar creature. Don't know why not many people use it, but in Mardu, it's always difficult because Mardu is 3 lands and this requires triple white. But nowadays with all the amazing dual lands, it's possible to get everything you need, right? So yeah, unlucky. Happens. Let's go next. Simple as that. And here we are against Hitoiki. I know you can watch this deck for hours and I can play this deck for hours. We are already over 30 minutes on recording, but I'm still wanna go. I forgot even the time. I wanted to keep this video under 30 minutes or about 30 minutes. But this deck is so much fun. It's so satisfying to play. I mean, if you wait until the end to see if I recommend it or not, yes, I recommend it. Every single one. And Toridice told me that he didn't have this Vraan chick that I called a deck of. Not needed. As that Elas is here more than enough. I think the combination of the cards makes the difference. Not the single cards. There is no single card. Ratadrabik makes a difference, right? Obviously. But the combination of Laurent, Benalish Sleeper, Drain synergies, constant pressure from side of creatures, pressure from side of Drain, Sheoldred, and creatures that are difficult to remove or have a penalties by being removed, like Ayo, for example, or all the legendaries if Ratadrabik is there, makes this deck really good. Really good. I'm even considering to play this deck. I cannot play it on mobile because there is too much timing, you know, like draw cards with Lauren, play this, tap this, make this. On mobile it's super annoying to play. But I consider to play with this deck here on PC until I reach Mythic or whatever level cap this deck has. I want to see it because I'm currently have an amazing sick win rate with this deck, and this is just incredible. My opponent timed out, right? Maybe he's a little bit pissed that he didn't hit his land drop. Yeah, he's pissed that he didn't hit his 3rd land. Or maybe whatever. Yeah, he is pissed a little bit. But here we make it cut, my friends. Here we make it cut. Say what you want, do what you want. This deck makes amazing performance, amazing fun. I mean, you notice it on me sometimes when I play decks, like yesterday, the Gruul deck. it's a cool deck. I like to present to you also some more competitive decks, or decks that perform more consistent. For some of you who are looking for quick and easy wins, or maybe for some interesting takes on some other meta decks, I will never play a meta deck, like a deck that you see somewhere online. I will always give my own touch on it, because I can play decks like this only like this. As I explained it before, I cannot net deck. I tried it multiple times, a lot of times for metagame challenge. I tried the Esper Legends from the World Cup list. You can find the World Cup lists under magic.gg. You will find the World Cup list that people will play now in the World Cup. I tried a multiple Esper lists from there that make sense to me, that make understand why they are powerful. I cannot play them because some play patterns for me make no sense, if this is the case, I cannot play the deck. I make mistakes that are not necessary. This is why I don't like and I don't do a lot of net decking, and if I do it, I always need to understand what it is about and make certain adjustments to these decks that I understand how to play it. But this deck built from zero on the Discord community with one of my most favorite mechanics, drain mechanics. I will experiment more with it. I was experimenting with at least Abzan enchantments with Painful Quandary, because we can make it cost really much cheaper in Abzan, because we can make enchantments play cheaper, and more controlish way. So we have Ossification, the new white card that is an enchantment, exile a creature. And Abzan don't has triumphs, right? So we run only duels, duels that can came in tapped. For example, like this list, I was experimenting, and I like Drain in general. So, and this is definitely something I really enjoy. Not only Ratadrabik is a really fun creature. Would adding red make this deck more fun? Yes, but much more inconsistent. You saw already. I think the only games we lose was really on the mana base. Maybe I should craft a Painlands, because Painlands play really good with Jerry. We can really like tap them just to lose life, and then if we have Jerry, next turn we can transform Jerry into the demon. Sadly, we didn't saw it. I transformed him already twice, and Painlands play a big role in it, because if opponent is like, oh, I'm not gonna attack him, because then he will go down to 13 and then transform the Jerry. Then they pass the turn without attacking, and then you just tap your land, lose one life. Next turn you just pass, and then at the end of the turn, bam, a 6/6 flying trample life gainer that can sacrifice the tokens from Jerry or whatever there is on the board, or your legends with Ratadrabik, and it's GG. It's like both games were like Jerry transforms, opponent, boom. This is how it goes. Yeah, otherwise, as I already said, 100% recommendation on this deck. Amazing deck. Thanks again to all the community in Discord, all the supporters on YouTube, all the enjoyers. Thank you for the donations that you keep on coming. Even if it's few cents, I'm thankful for everything, but I'm also really thankful for likes, the comments, the time that you take to watch my videos, the time that you take to like my videos and to comment on my videos. I know a lot of people say it like, oh, thank you, appreciate, blah, blah. I really mean it. I'm a normal guy, grew up really simple, and it's not something usual for me. I'm not coming from a wealthy family or something. I'm not sucking on my finger now. We're living in a nice place. We are not turning around every dollar. So we have the possibility, but still, for me, that some people are interested in what I'm doing and are already supporting it with their time. And I know time is the most valuable resource we have nowadays. And also financially, if they can afford it, is incredible for me. It's still like a little bit unbelievable. But yeah. This is maybe for something else, maybe for the 1000 subscriber special that is still in production. I hope I will do it in time before we reach 2000 subscribers. Thank you for your time, definitely. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.